A shed update, and this is a after the model show from the HMS NEO figure show, what I bought in the dealer's room. However, this is just a little bit of it. I did buy more, probably right around 50, 60 more kits, but those are kind of in the for sale pile, so you probably won't see these, but these is ones I pretty much keeping for the Ark itself. A little bit of variety. I'll start off with the Heller. This is what is this? This is an LCT LCU 1/400 scale. I know for a fact I don't have one of them, and it's in an original old Heller box. Got an LCT Mark IV. No, I don't have one of those, and 1/400 scale in an old Heller box, which I basically classify 1/400 into I know the Queen Mary's 1/400, but most of the ships, if I do buy any, are 1/350th. So 1/400, 1/350th, that will actually work out okay. I mean, it's just very little difference in scale, which is not too bad. Got an Airfix 17 pounder. You get the gun and the crew, and this reminds me of the old Airfix, and I probably got some somewhere over there in the figure aisle. The old Airfix multi-pose figures. Anyway, I know I didn't have one of these, and I thought that'd be cool to have with going to art. And it's I like I like artillery pieces. Just don't have enough of it. This is an artillery Hetzer, which is I have a few Hetzers up there. I got a reissue of the artillery one. I think I got one in a tester's box, but I wanted this one because this is an original artillery box, which I thought was just fantastic, and it's also in great shape too. Love the box art, and you can never have too many Hetzers. Of course, I like, for example, Luft 46 tanks, that are basically that design, like the E25 and stuff like that. And I think the Hetzer is just a cool kit, and it's in a original artillery box, so we are happy to have one of those. I did pick up because they're really cheap, and you can never have enough, and that's a Kettenkrad. Everyone's pretty much seen those. I did pick up motorcycles, BMWs and Harley Davidsons. These are the old testers artillery. I love to have some of the artillery ones in the artillery box, not the old tester box that you could get in the 80s. But anyway, I got a bunch of those, and those are back there in the corner because I know I personally put them way in the back because I didn't think I'd get any more, and sure enough, I did. And you can never have enough. I remember one year I bought a bunch of motorcycles off of a guy, and all he did is he took all the figures out, and I was like, I'll take the motorcycles, I don't care. Wasn't a whole lot of armor, but I usually pick up when it's cheap though, and Type 97 Japanese tank, I mean, just really can't go wrong. I like oddity vehicles, not your standard Tiger, Sherman, and all that good stuff, but anyway, pretty good shop. Look at that. Original price back then in the, whenever that came out, probably, what, late 70s? Crazy. The 50-60 kits that I got, basically, that are in the sale pile, they're mostly airplanes. They're mostly 72nd scale planes. But I did keep the Blitz bomber. I'm pretty sure I don't have one, and I wanted this because it was a frog kit, and I don't think I have frog in that style of logo, and I thought it was odd. It's in really good shape too for the age of the model. But anyway, that's just something in it, and it's pretty much odd. I do like odd aircraft to go with the into the Ark here. Just really great. This was at a show earlier in the year, and it was the same vendor. He came back to this show that was recently. He had this. It was a 2-pack. Get the old get a Jaguar Bass with the figures, but you don't get the artillery Jeep. Well, he bundled it up, and so I was like, man, I'll buy that. That's worth that. So I got a Willie's Jeep artillery one with the Jaguar Bass, and to top it all off, there was a guy there, and he's kind of getting out of the modelings, but he was partial owner of Jaguar, so I got to meet him while I was there at the show. But anyway, really great kit. I mean, the Airfix, the artillery one, you know, it goes together great, but to get the base and everything, it's just pretty slick. Of course, if I would have built this, see where the line is on the wall, I'd pretty much have to like putty that in and sand it, but you know, that's just me. But anyway, I may separate, or I may keep it together, who knows. I haven't decided really what I want to do yet. I did pick up this little gem. This is an old BHP0499 scale Panzer Grenadier. I mean, some of this stuff you don't hardly ever see anymore. And I think I got one somewhere. If not, it's in parts, but you just don't see a 19 scale big series kits. I mean, it's just, I know that, you know, they're not the best molded in detail, but you know, they're pretty slick and they command high prices. Anyway, not bad shape of a kit. So I was looking forward to I almost jumped up and down when I saw that, because you just don't see many 19 scale BHP kits. So I got to find a special place for that one. This is a 124 scale Testers Willie Sheep, and I wanted this. First thing I saw when I walked into the dealer's room, I was like, man, I got to have this, because, and we'll take a trip down to the figure department here. I needed that 24 scale Jeep for this one reason right here, because she is sitting on a Jeep, and I am very glad that I have one. So I'm going to stick to probably the Jeep. I'm going to try to stick the Jeep with the with her, or at least somewhere close in here, because hopefully I won't forget that I bought that Jeep for that kit, which that's pretty much why I bought it. I don't got a whole lot of 24 scale Jeeps. There's some down there. I think I got the, yeah, there's the Kuba wagon, and God only knows what's back there, but that Willie Sheep is for her in the pinup series for sure. Also, this guy, he was selling away his 9 scale stuff, and we were like, I mean, we're like pack of wolves. But I did get an BHP19 scale Zunlap, and this is the BHP Aurora box. So that was even top of the line right there. You know, it's not in best shape, but you know, a little water markings on it, but still, you know, kit's in good shape. Tires still good. I mean, it's just fantastic. He had some couple other ones, but fellow modeler, I'll let it slide. He got 2 more motorcycles off of him before I could get there, because I was busy getting other stuff while we were wheeling and dealing. But anyway, I'm looking forward to that. And I got some more 9 scale. Technically, when I did this, it was supposed to be figures, ships, real space. Real space kind of had to get down here. Kind of had to move the planes a little bit. Figures just kind of took over, but down here on the bottom, past the shuttles and the figures, was like motorcycles and odd vehicles, stuff like that. So that's where that's going. So I'm going to pull some of this out and at least put the motorcycles back in. But the one of the coolest kits that I found, and I know I do not have, and this was the old MPC, the Christie, the 1911 American steam fire engine. I mean, I got this for a song too. I was just amazed. Saw that on the table. I want that. So I got this, and I noticed a lot of people always haven't. I'll get one yet, but they came out with the General. And I know everyone always, and it's a train, and people, you know, usually want high dollars for train kits, but man, you didn't value the Christie, and I think that's a badass looking model kit for an old MPC kit. Plus, it's unique and odd, and I do have fire trucks, and they're back there in the car section. Old vintage, fire trucks, basically from the 80s and late 70s. But anyway, that's a fantastic kit. And 1/12 scale. I mean, it's just all there. One thing about being a 1/12 scale is, where is it? Where, like monster scenes, I know that's 1/12. I can't think of, off the top of my head, military-wise, what's 12 scale, but anyway, just really great. I got some more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do another video. I did get some models that I personally bought, like online, that came here, and I'm going to finish up in the next video what else I bought from the model show, because I want to get this put up, because I don't have much room on my little stand here to do it all. But anyway, that is what I have got going on today. We're adding the Christie, motorcycles, tanks, planes, ships, a couple figures, adding the Willie Sheep to go with the pinup ladies, and we'll probably add some more later on today. But that's what I've got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.